Hey guys, Midnight Persona here, and I'm back with a kind of get ready with me inspired makeup look thing. So I wanted to talk about, I'm priming my face to start. I know I'm jumping right into it, but I wanted to prime first real fast with this. So today, with the get ready with me slash cosplay makeup inspired situation, I am going to be doing Harley Quinn inspired makeup because, yes, I went to go see Birds of Prey. I went to go see Birds of Prey with my hubby, and I wanted to talk about the movie a little bit and some of the very confusing things about the movie. Not about the movie itself, but a lot of the fans. Like, I guess they're not fans, but a lot of things outside of the movie. So yeah, we're gonna do a little get ready with me, have fun with me kind of situation. Starting off, we saw the movie a day or two ago. It was a really, personally to start off, it was a really good movie. I enjoyed it. I tend to enjoy movies though for what they are and just enjoying the movie, you know? I'm not a huge person to criticize every little bit about a movie, unless the movie itself doesn't seem to make much sense or is really off. Also, doing this makeup, I'm doing an inspired look, so no, I'm not painting myself like a clown. I'm doing more of the eye makeup and the few little, like, you know, details over doing all the clown makeup kind of stuff. I do have a foundation that's lighter for certain, like, paler clown makeup kind of things. It's still the same complexion, but it makes me look a little ashy for when I'm doing, like, dead makeup kind of stuff. But I'm not gonna do that because I don't really feel like it. This is more inspired than it is exact. Anyway, so, by the way, I'm using Fenty. I always use Fenty just about for almost all my makeup looks, so here's the Fenty. So the movie itself was pretty good. I do enjoy a lot of it. I'm gonna try to talk about it as much as possible without any spoilers. There were little, like, animation bits, like cartoon animation bits in it, and I really, really enjoyed that. As an animator, I thought that was really, really neat. This is the concealer I'm going to be using. I need to get more Fenty concealer, but this is what I got right now. As most people know, the story follows Harley on her journey of self-discovery, basically, where she broke up with the Joker, and now she's trying to find herself. That's not really a spoiler, obviously, because it was in the trailer and stuff like that. So now she's trying to basically find herself and who she will be on her own without being the Joker's girlfriend. So already I can tell why people may have gotten angry about it, because for some reason some people still think that Joker and Harley are the best couple. And honestly, if you think that, you need to reevaluate yourself, because the Joker's a jerk. He's a good villain. He's a great villain. He's a good character. He doesn't mean that being a good character doesn't mean you're not a terrible character at the same time, though. Harley's making a self-discovery of herself. That was a super, super duper redundant thing to say. So Harley's trying to discover herself in who she is. This movie introduced other DC anti-villains slash heroes? I don't know, because almost everyone in DC is basically a villain in their own way. It just depends on how much good they do. I know someone's gonna be like, well, what about Batman and Superman? I'm like, yeah, but they do terrible stuff too. It's just that they're considered heroes. So DC is all about, like, it feels like it's all about being dark and mysterious and everything you do. And you're still a bad guy, but you're a bad good guy. And, woo! Can you tell I'm a fan of DC? Anyway, so watching the movie was actually really, really fun. It was really, really nice. I was entertained by it. I was mostly excited to see a lot of Black Canary stuff and more stuff on Harley Quinn. I actually don't know a lot about DC stuff. So personally, I was like, well, I don't know what I'm really gonna expect, because honestly, I tend to not like DC movies very much. I think a lot of DC movies are kind of but at the same time, I was excited to kind of see where it was gonna go. I bought this new NYX Professional Makeup Brow Pencil, so I'm going to be trying this out and hopefully it works out well. The movie itself, going off of the things I normally look for in a movie, it was very entertaining. I enjoyed it because it did entertain me. Honestly, being a not so much fan of DC, I think it was a pretty decent movie for someone who would rather save her money to go see another Spider-Man movie. And you can get mad all day long that I'll see 5 Spider-Man movies in a row, but they're entertaining to me. As usual, disclaimer, I suck at eyebrows, so do not come at me, or as the kids say, don't at me. I'm too old for phrases like that, but whatever. So, either way, the movie to me did its part. It entertained me, it was a nice movie, I thought it was really great. Honestly, to be honest, I'm kind of biased to a lot of Batman villain movies because I don't like Batman. I actually love Batman villains, I hate Batman. So, it's, okay, hate's a strong word, I don't say it's a strong word, but I can't think of another word to use. I hate Batman. That's all there is to it. I don't like Batman. I've never liked Batman. Batman's kind of one of those characters that's just not interesting enough for me. He's a rich philanthropist who goes around and just does whatever he wants. But then, unlike certain people, because obviously Tony Stark is a rich Tony Stark is a rich man too, who goes around doing whatever he wants. But at least in Tony Stark's case, he's actually kind of funny and interesting. Batman's just kind of like, I spend money wherever I want to spend money, and now I'm going to beat up bad guys. I'm cool. What personality? You know what I mean? And it really depends on, I guess, the interpretation of Batman, but most of the interpretation of Batman have been really boring and dead, dull characters. I like Batman Beyond, if that helps. That's interesting. Anyway, moving on. So I was looking through my eyeshadows and stuff, and I've learned I don't have any specifically red and blue colors in one palette, and it's kind of frustrating. So if anyone would ever want to donate to me, maybe to help me get a Morphe palette or something that has all of the colors in it. For now, I have to use several different BH Cosmetic palettes. I'm gonna start with the Salvagani Beauty palette. Honestly, I bought it because I like the colors. I have no idea who this person is. I'm sorry. I'm going to start with the color Rebel. And I'm going to be taking that color and putting it on my right. This is my left, this is my right. My left eye. I am looking at Google pictures of her, and it's on this side, looking this direction. So, that turned out a lot more pigmented than I thought it would. Anyway, going back to the movie. The thing when I said in the beginning where I said I don't understand the people who are screaming that this movie was a terrible movie. And I guess I can understand from a DC fan standpoint, maybe they didn't put certain things in the movie because you know how fans get when you're not 100% accurate to everything they want you to be accurate to in a movie. But a lot of the comments and issues that I was hearing, I was hearing about were more like, oh, Harley looks ugly, she's not sexy, they took away Harley's sexy side, stuff like that, which is confusing to me because this whole movie was about her rediscovery and not about her being a toy for men. And yet all the dudes, I guess, thought Harley was supposed to be this sexy for me movie, you know, half naked, wearing, you know, nothing underneath kind of character, which personally I enjoyed Harley's outfits. I felt like they definitely gave that the feel of rebel girl, you know, on her own doing what she needs to do. Next I'll be using Sisterhood on this palette. So for the movie, trying to show you this whole look at Harley being a badass chick, I'm just gonna say it like that, it was kind of like, oh cool, you know, Harley is showing herself and how she wants to be and how she's gonna, you know, be better. Mind you, she still had her moments, but you know, it was mostly supposed to be about her self-discovery of being a, you know, a good chick on her own, and while having to deal with the situation of oh, if people know I'm not with Joker anymore, they're not gonna give me a free pass, which I thought was a really interesting and fun thing for her to deal with, in the sense of she's not, like, Harley Quinn obviously is a recognizable character to us, but they're trying to say in Gotham, Harley on her own, nobody cares who she is. They just know her as Joker's girlfriend, which I thought was interesting. Now, this makeup's gonna be messy, obviously. It's supposed to be. Harley's makeup is not clean in any way, shape, or form. So if you expect this to come out super clean, you're kidding yourself. We get to meet different people in Gotham City, like a detective and a random little thiefy girl, which I'm sure is not random. I'm sure she's really important in the DC comic. We meet a girl who's trying to get vengeance. We meet Black Canary. You know, there were a lot of characters that they put together, which thus the birds of prey, you know. All these women trying to show that this is a man world. This is a man's world, but we're going to fight back because it would be nothing without a woman. I'll be using the Take Me Back to Brazil Rio edition because it has all the sparkly colors I need. And I'll be using the blues. I don't know which one yet. I'm still kind of playing around and experimenting with stuff. Anyway, going back to the movie. There's a lot of people who were upset because Harley did not look sexy. Personally, I think her name is Robbie something. I'm sorry, I'm really bad with actors, but I think she's beautiful. I think she looks gorgeous. I think she looks wonderful. I thought she was a great Harley. And the fact that she has, once again, I'm always impressed by people who have accents and go into a role and you would never know they weren't from, like, New York or something. You're just like, oh wow, you're from England, cool. I thought she was amazing. I don't know if she's from England, I'm just saying, but I thought she was really amazing. I thought she was super pretty. I think any guy that came across her and was like, she's ugly, expected her to bear everything. Because every time a woman doesn't bear everything, guys get so upset that they don't get to see the titties. I think her outfits were specifically chosen like that to kind of show her, you know. I didn't like all her outfits, no. Like, some of them are things that I don't personally like or I wouldn't personally wear, but I thought they fit good for Harley, you know. I thought for her kind of being that right now in this part of the movie, a drunken stupor of getting over a relationship, it was good. It was her showing that kind of out of control fashion, and as it went on, you could see her outfits and her stuff kind of slowly come together. And mind you, it was still messy, but that's kind of Harley. She's kind of a messy dresser, or I don't want to say messy dresser, but she's just, you know, she's got that kind of wild look. And with that, as the movie came along, you could actually see her, it looked like her outfits were slowly, you know, getting to the point of, okay, this is what you want to be, this is what you want to wear. And even though, like, at one point she does keep something from the Joker or something from her times with the Joker from sentimental value, it's still kind of like, we all have those things from an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend that we're like, you know I shouldn't keep this, but at the same time, I want one thing, you know, one thing. The movie itself, as I said already, was fantastic. I thought it was fun. I thought it was, you know, interesting. I thought that it really did show a nice side of Harley trying to get on her own 2 feet without the Joker's name behind her. Without saying any spoilers, there was a lot of leg breaking that I approved of, but also I'm that person that when I watch a movie and there's a lot of injuries, I have to, like, turn away sometimes because I'm a big baby. I mentally feel when legs get broken and things like that. So I have to, like, be like, oh, okay, a lot of leg breaking, I can't watch this part. And, you know, it's not that I don't want to watch it, it's not that I don't enjoy it, it's just that I will feel the pain. You know, in really big things, if it's really visible, like you can see this person's head get chopped clean off, I can't watch it because I will have neck pains for the next, like, few hours. And I know that sounds ridiculous, but you can ask my husband, it's 100% true. I guess I have sympathy pain kind of situation going on, where I can 100% feel whatever is going on the screen, and I hate it, but it's life. So that's just that. I'm gonna be using Tort's, this is my favorite eyeliner. So I'll be using this Tort eyeliner to do my thing. Sorry I won't be talking during this part, I concentrate when I do my eyeliner. I did mess up, but because Harley's kind of messy, I'm gonna just kind of blend it in and try to fix it. Alrighty then. I think I fixed it. We'll see. I have this Sephora regular pencil eyeliner, waterproof, and I'm gonna go through my waterline with that. I'm going to be taking these lashes by Airedale, and I'm gonna put these on my face. Anyway, so going back to the movie, I don't remember what I was talking about last. Either way, there was a lot of fighting, there was a lot of action. There's actually a lot more action in it. Like, not to say that I don't expect action from a DC movie, but it was a lot more action than I actually thought it was gonna be. Because everybody made it out to seem like the movie was, before I went to it, everybody had these thoughts of, the movie's super feminist and it's super just about girls being girls and you know. But there was a lot of fighting, and there was a lot of Harley breaking legs, and a lot of people getting hurt and getting shot and stuff like that. And honestly, I thought it was a lot of action and really nice. I thought that, I didn't expect, strangely enough, to go into a movie like this and just hear a lot of cussing. I did expect cussing. I thought it was going to like not be as much as it was, but I don't care. That doesn't bother me any. I was just like, oh, okay. I know Suicide Squad, obviously these movies were rated R, but I just didn't expect it. I don't know why I didn't expect it. I just didn't. Harley was a lot more, in my opinion, from what I know about Harley Quinn, more like herself, where it was a lot of jokes, a lot of like quips, a lot of you know, her going in and out of being a psychiatrist or a psychologist, and then going back into being Harley, where it would be like, you know, doing things like that could be really, really damaging to your mental state and blah 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 blah. Who wants tacos? And I really love that, because it does give that little bit of a Deadpool feel, but that's how Harley's always been, you know. Deadpool's not the only one who ever does weird stuff like that, you know. It's kind of like how Spider-Man was the person who was very quippy and, you know, fourth wall breaking in Marvel, and then when Deadpool became more out to the public, I guess when the movie came out, everybody was like, Deadpool's the best fourth wall breaker, blah, blah, blah. And it was like, but, you know, a lot of Marvel characters do that, especially Spider-Man, but Spider-Man doesn't, you know, cuss at everyone, you know, so it's the difference. But, yeah, so Harley had a lot more of her jokes. She seemed a lot more like the type of Harley that a lot of girls like now, where she is the, you know, bad bee of a woman who is on her own doing her thing, you know, whatever. But she did have her relapse moments of where she's like, you know, as much as she is a strong, powerful woman, she was also like, I miss Mr. J every once in a while, which is what most women go through, people go through in breakups. They have those moments where they miss their loved one or the other person that they were in love with. Even if guys try to act like they don't, they do often. Okay, eyelashes on, I can talk now. I have a hard time talking when I'm trying to put things on my eyeball. I'm going to put a little bit of blush on, not a lot, just a little bit on my cheeks. Normally, to have a full opinion of a movie, I have to see it a few times. I only saw this movie once. By the way, I'm using I'm using the e.l.f. blush set. This blush set has never done me wrong. I love it to death, and I use it all the time. And being as it's e.l.f., it's not very expensive. It brought the characters together. I love that Harley was kind of narrating her own story, talking about what she went through and how she's getting by it and all that stuff. That was really fun. I'm using a highlight I got out of one of my Sephora things. You know, I like a movie too if I feel inspired to do makeup by it, because normally I will only really do makeup inspired things if I really care for a character, or if I really, really, you know, had an idea, which when a movie gives me ideas, it means I really like the movie, you know? And while this might seem simplistic or really like whatever or normal, I really enjoyed it. I don't understand why there are so many fanboys or people who constantly feel this need to rag on a female movie. Like, the movie could be so good and so, like, just good down-to-earth movie, and then the guy will go, ugh, feminist. And it's like, but why do you care, you know? Using the Real by Benefit it's the mascara real fast. I forgot to use it. Just to lift my lashes a little bit. I'm gonna take my other Tarte eyeliner, and I'm going to put the infamous little heart on her. It's not perfect, but I like it. I'm going to forego any of like the tattoo stuff here, just the heart. I'm actually going to take a little bit. You know what, no, I was going to take maybe some black eyeliner or black eyeshadow and put it on my face, but no. Now I'm going to take Stella All Day Liquid Lipstick for my lips. And there's the lipstick. I really like this lipstick actually a lot, as long as it stays off my teeth. Anyway, so I'm going to finish up everything real fast. I'm putting on this setting spray, the Cover FX, then I'm going to get dressed. But this is basically what I wanted to do, just a short, simple look, just for fun, and to talk about the movie. I will be right back. And here is the final kind of makeup. I don't have a 2 ponytailed wig for Harley, or I do have pigtails, but I kind of wanted to put my own little flair on it. Plus my husband said he'd really like to see the curly hairstyle for Harley, so here it is. This is my Harley Quinn inspired makeup after seeing Birds of Prey. I thought, once again, Birds of Prey was a really good movie. I thought it was really fascinating. I thought it was really funny. I know a lot of people do that thing where they go, but it was so much about ladies. Well, it wasn't supposed to be about dudes, so get over yourself. Either way, thank you so much for watching a quick little get ready with me talk about a movie kind of, I guess, review. It's not really a review to me, it's just me talking about stuff with you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want, I can list the products that I used below. I don't know how much you guys care about that stuff, or you just want to talk with me. Let me know what you thought about the movie down below. Please don't be negative, or like, if you don't like it, that's fine, but don't be like gross about it or mean about it. Just be like, yo, didn't like the movie because these things, which is fine. We all have our opinions. You don't have to like the movie, but don't be gross. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. You're amazing. If you like this video, like this video. If you like me, subscribe. There's a bell notification, all that stuff. Remember, you're wonderful, you are loved, you are beautiful, and you are amazing in every way, shape, and form. And I hope to see you guys in the next video.